What's going on, YouTube? Another Thursday update here for the Lava Rock Aquaponic garden. As you can see, still green everywhere, even though we're getting so close to November. Still have all kind of cool stuff going on. These two cow horns I rescued out of the hydro tube are actually looking like they're putting off some new leaves and coming back. That's pretty encouraging. Its buddy right next to him has a few leaves and a big old pod on it. And then a Cajun bell over there is not looking so hot. It looks pretty dead. The mint doesn't look dead. I mean, this stuff is freaking crazy. I have to cut out like probably 90% of it. It's trying to root in the cups that are not being used at the moment, that the mint is just kind of overtaking. So I'm sure I have all kind of volunteers that I can get out of that once they're actually rooted. Brussels, not looking so good. I might be jerky through this whole update because there are, as I predicted, not publicly, but mosquitoes everywhere. After we get a big storm that floods us out, a couple weeks later, mosquitoes everywhere. So that's what's going on. Can't even make that out in there. That looks definitely dead. It's the other Brussels. These tomatoes here are just kind of hanging out, and they look great, even though the hydro tube's been turned off, and it looks pretty ratty over there. But for some reason, the ones hanging out over here, look, there's another one right there. For some reason, they look okay. Get to this, if you can't tell here, is the deep water culture bed, which, hey, look at those roots on that cow horn. Not too bad. But as you can tell, oh, look at that. Those roots right back there that you can't really see, that's from the mint. So it's already in that cup and taken over. But yeah, this is my deep water culture bed. It's nothing more than one of these tubs like this with plywood over top and a constant, a height drain in there, and it constantly stays at the same height. In case you're new to my channel, I have a bunch of new subscribers. Since this is Aquaponics, mosquito, got him. Since this is Aquaponics, you gotta have fish inside there somewhere, or my catfish. I just threw food in there, and for some reason the food usually just hangs right here. This time I threw all the food in, it just kind of magically went all under here where I can't see, and now the food's all gone. So, I think the catfish are getting clever. Right over here, all kind of wins in this bed. Check this out, a couple little lettuces here. That's not correct English, is it? Lettuces. We got these guys. Check out this gigantic strawberry. I believe this is a Loran strawberry. Tons of new growth popping out in the center there. It is loving life here in this somewhat fall weather. I'm getting to fall soon. Oh yeah, right over here, nice giant lettuce right there, volunteer. These are two, and they're kind of like, hugging each other, like wrapped around each other and stuff, so that's pretty cool. I got the aeration fixed, and as you can tell, this one needs to be turned down a little bit. That is definitely more aeration than we actually need. Alrighto, how about this? Check it out. Before I had gigantic flowers on here, now look, I have 3 gigantic flowers. Another one in the back there, looks like it's about to pop out. Look at that, man. Those are the biggest flowers on a strawberry I've ever seen. I can't believe how giant it is. Actually, it looks like a berry is forming right inside there. So, alright, how about that? Berries in, well, I guess it will be in November when they finally start looking like a berry. That is crazy. More little lettuces. Got some more right back here. Little guy, little tiny guy starting to come up right there. As it's starting to get dark, man, I'm getting good at making videos where it gets dark during them. Here's another little baby lettuces. Look, there's another one right over here. That's looking great. I just realized, here's my, look, it looks all rotten and stuff like that. That's the mother plant of broccoli that's been around for 3 years now. I guess it's finally dead, but look, I just noticed right underneath it, got another one popping right up. So, I think that's a broccoli, I'm not sure. So that's very encouraging. Let's see, before it gets too dark, here's my little tiny peppers that just popped up out of nowhere. And where is it? Right there, the little tiny green there that you can see just barely. Kind of looks like a baby broccoli. So, that's pretty cool. Aerator's not down into the water far enough. It's making noise. Let's see. And we're here with all of these tomatoes, indigo rose. They were all suckers that I pulled off of the hydro tube back there. And check it out. They just have tomatoes everywhere. That one's not done. That one's not done. This one's not done. But they are everywhere. A few up here on the top. Looks like it right over there. You can see that dimple. A few of them up here on the top were getting some kind of something eating into them, like some kind of worm or something like that. Haven't caught the culprit yet, but I found a couple fruit that it pretty much destroyed. You double check. Oh yeah, the onion over here. Giant still, kind of. Kind of looking a little ratty there. But what do you expect from an onion that's been there for quite a while? Oh, this is a whole piece right here that needs to be hung back up. Came from all the way over here. It came all the way up over the top and then all the way back down. It's touching the bed again. And it's flowering. Alright, let's move right along here. And move over to these beds. Got more strawberries just hanging everywhere. Those ones look like they're done, but they are not. But look at that, man. Those are some of the biggest indigo rose I've ever... Oh, cobweb. Dang it. Oh, look. That one's got a hole. So we got a pest down there somewhere. But look at those indigos. Those are like the biggest indigos I've ever seen, actually. Maybe I just didn't grow them right before, but man, mosquitoes are eating me up. Alright, let's move on quicker then. How about this little jalapeno? All those yellow leaves you can see everywhere. That's my little jalapeno. This is its second year, and this one, look, it's got one jalapeno. It's starting to turn red on there too, so I guess it's about time to pick that. And there's another, looks like another pod right here starting to form. So we'll see where that one takes us. Let's see, quick scan of the bed. I don't see anything else down there, but man, that hole in that tomato really just sticks out. But yeah, we got all these tomatoes, more clusters forming right up here, looking all pretty. You know, look at that little cluster right over there. And Malabar berries everywhere, all over the place here. So I'm gonna start picking them. And then we get back over here to the other deep water culture bed where the mint is really just thinning itself out. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing, especially if I have a ton of mint over in those other cups. I don't really need extra mint. Extra mint. So check it out, my broccoli. Got a hole in the leaf right there. Wonder what's going on with that. Hope that's not some kind of sign of something eating my broccoli. But I got it this big so far. Giant freaking thing. And it's going. Right over here. I don't know what the heck this thing's doing. It's been topped, and it looks like it's trying to form multiple heads, but it doesn't really have any kind of like solid direction. This one was topped too. You can see right down there. And it's got two heads, and look, it's pulling the cup right out because it's leaning over so far. And it's actually pretty heavy. It's got some nice size on it right there. And this one's a little bit smaller, but still looking beautiful. Random tomato just kind of hanging out in here. Then we've got a couple more right over here. This one kind of hanging over here. Looking pretty nice. Let's see. Yeah, nice size head on him. Another one right back here. I can barely reach it. But that's a nice size head. And then this multi-head over here, where it's got like one here, one over there. And I think that's it. 3 heads. So 1, 2, 3. So, alright. That should be about it. And then I guess we've got more mint over here that's just migrating its way over this way. And a dead something over here. I didn't even talk about my dinosaur tail over there. At the very beginning, it's actually looking like it's starting to come back, unlike its buddies that were right here. So, alright, well, the sun's just about down, and I'm just about done. So, yeah, thanks for walking around here, checking out all of my tomatoes everywhere over here, and all of everything else that's growing on in here. And, yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, come back, check out. Almost got Brazilian brain strains ripe over there. My super hots, check them out on Mondays. Check it out at MA Wartrix is growing downward into the path there. Why? Oh, we'll check it out on Monday and we'll find out why. But yeah, all my super hots, I'll do those update videos on Monday. Come back for the hot tub aquaponic garden here on Tuesday. Thursday's back here for the lava rock aquaponic garden with these gigantic strawberry flowers. We do that every Thursday. So yeah, if you want to check me out on Twitter, I'm A with a circle, REVTO. And if you want to do some of that fun, happy social media stuff down below, do it. And I will catch y'all on the next video. So, till then, later.